Guys, myself Pratap here. So today we are going to discuss about Cisco products. So before we start on that Cisco, if you go in this website networkrate.net and then you click Cisco, so you can see that Cisco products and then Cisco new updates. See the first one, like you can see that the post what I have done earlier, date wise if you see it's a ninth, it's a 15th, so the older one will be in the down and the newer one will be in a top. So if you see here, like Cisco new update, what is the new update, the certification and all. If you see, like earlier there was so many Cisco certifications, I mean CCNA certification was there. I mean you had CCNA security, we have CCNA wireless, you have CCNA data center, CCNA voice, and CCNA cyber ops. But if you see here, so those are not there. If you see the professional level certification, so you have only DevNet and CCNA, DevNet Associate and CCNA. In the professional level, you have CCNP routing switching. Routing switching is not there now. It's called enterprise, and then CCNP data center security service provider, and DevNet also is there. Now, once we'll be going to expert level, like if you see that CCIE kind of exam, so CCD is there, and enterprise infrastructure, wireless, as well as your routing switching, service provider, and then this is that path, Cisco learning path. So first, if you are in that CCNA, that latest exam code is this. So the latest exam that you have got, so this is your exam code. After that, you can go for a core exam, and then you can go for CCNP, service provider, collaboration, DevNet, whatever. So this is the path. So you just have a look from this site. So you can have a look over here. Now next you can see here. So what are the Cisco products are there? So if you see the Cisco products, like you have core and infrastructure, you have wireless, you have security, collaboration, data center, unified computing, and IoT, and so on, and things are there. So now let's come back to the point, because we are going to talk about the practical related stuff here in this video. So you can see that how we are going to do the lab. So lab, let's say if you are in home and you want to do practice, or maybe you are a student, maybe you are a beginner, so you are looking some opportunities in that network environment. So in that case, like you might not have any physical device, so you can do that practice on this simulator. These are the simulator or emulator you can use, and you can do practice. So I'll make one video how to install that one, the Cisco packet tracer. That is very easy. You'll go to that Google and type there Cisco packet tracer, download, you can get it. And GNS, that is also free. I'll make one video, but because these are the emulator is bit complex, it's a bit difficult to deploy in your machine, so also record some configuration in the machine, that we will discuss some other time. So next, once we'll be coming here, like if you see Cisco switch, like we are starting with that enterprise, we will be coming security also. So initially we are coming to going to start with that Cisco switch, then router, then firewall, and then some other product will be coming up. So it will take time. Slowly we'll keep that putting the content here, and we'll make videos on the lab portion. Also the configuration will be available here, just to showing you up how to do it. Maybe you are very beginner, so it will going to it is going to help you out. Okay, Cisco switch, part one, once we'll talk about, you can see here. So what is switch? Basically the difference between hubs and switch. This is your hub and this is your switch. So these are different type of switches are there. Like this is the Cisco Catalyst, which is a very high end one, and this is the LAN switch and core and distribution switch, and this is the Nexus switch, mostly used for the data centers. And then small and business, let's say you have a, like you are running a cafe, or maybe you're having some parlor, and now it's some grocery shop, or maybe it's some stationery shop. So they are using their network for the CCTV cameras, their PCs, and also they might not require very big switch. So that's what they are using, the very small one. And this is the stacking is nothing but you are connecting multiple switch together, and you are connecting the cable, stack cable. We have to have the stack port, and you are connecting with the daisy chain process, and all that switch will be acting as a single switch. Okay, so over here you can see how switch works, like work process. Then the boot process, like your computer boot up, warm up. So same way how your switch boot up or warm up. So we have discussed here. And Cisco, switch LED. LED means power, but like in the front side of the switch, you can see a lot many lights are blinking LEDs. So what are the type of LEDs are there? So these are the things. So now in case you see how to connect the switch. So let's say this is your switch, and the blue color cable, that is called console cable, and this is the power. So once that you powered on the switch, and then in this PC you can have this tool, I mean small tools, that is called putty, or you can have secure CRT. So you can see here, for me, I'm using secure CRT. So this is that secure CRT tool. So we'll come to that practical part. So let me explain. So if you're very new, beginner, or you are aspirant to learn. Now this is your Cisco switch part 2. So here we are going to discuss, once you're configuring the switch, which will be having some mode, like user mode, privilege mode, and global configuration mode. So in this image I have explained, you can see here, like once switch is booting up, so how it looks like. And after that you can see here, like switching mode, this is user exe mode, and after that you'll be coming privilege mode, and then you'll be coming global configuration mode. And some of the commands we have kept it here. You can see some of the commands are available here. So I will be showing you up, first I'll be showing you the diagram how it is. So if you see here, so this is the diagram that we have got. We have connected one Windows system, and we are connected one switch here. So let's connect with this. So this is the PC I have started, and if you want to see, you can see here, like this is the PC which is coming up. Now you'll be, if you click on that switch, you can see here that switch is on here. So guys, this is the mode I was talking about. So this mode is called user exe mode. Alright guys. So if you see, if you put the question mark, you can see what all commands you can execute in this privilege mode. Sorry, user exe mode. This mode is what? User exe mode. So if you type Q, and then it will be ending. So now if you want to come to the next mode, like en, you see you will be going to privilege mode. Now if you give the question mark here, you can see what all commands you can run here. If you give spacebar, it will be showing that row how many are there. Now if you put conf space t, that is going to show you the global configuration mode. Basically, if you are going to do some configuration, I mean you are creating VLAN, you are deleting VLAN, you are managing some VLAN, you are running some protocols, you are executing some protocols. So in that case, you have to do everything on that global configuration mode. So if you are a very beginner, or maybe you're working in somewhere is a network associate some of the organization, so in that case, so you will be having only this user mode access and this privilege mode access. So you'll be having that user mode access, and this is the privilege mode access. So you'll be, let's say right now you are in the global configuration mode, you can see. Let's say if you want to go back, so how we'll be going back from here, I mean going back, I mean from here to uh, this is global configuration mode, right? So how we'll be going back from here to privilege mode. So we can type control Z. So you see, once you'll put that, I mean type control Z, so it will be going back to your privilege mode. Now I will be showing some of now. Okay, so if you are from privilege mode, you want to go to user exe mode, then you type here disable. Now see, you are in the user exe mode. So this is your user exe mode. If you type en, you'll be global privilege mode. If you type conft, you'll be global configuration mode. So this is the steps. If you are going back to privilege mode, so you type control Z. So now you are in the privilege mode. Now in this mode you can check the details about switch. You can check the time, you can do many things, even you can give the question mark to see what all commands you can run up here. So like first we have to check that show version, and you see the version of that operating system which is installed in the switch. Like Windows, you have operating system, right? Same way, one operating system running in this switch. So what is that, and how we'll be checking the version of that operating system, so that we are going to check it up here. Show var. So that is going to show you the version of that operating system. You can see it here. So the version which is showing it up here is this. Now next we are going and check show clock. So that is going to show you the time. So you can see here, guys, it's showing you up the time. Now if you check that, if you want to see what all commands are there in the show, you can give the show and then question mark. See, you can see what all commands can be executed along with the combination of show. Let's say you want to check show r. Now question mark. So you want to see the show r table, or you want to check that show up filter. So you can see here. So like this, you can make that combination of the commands. You can type that show, you can type show, or like this show, or also you can type sh. And if you type sh and you can give a tab, so it will be coming that complete command. Now if you give that show ver, and if I give the tab, so show version will come up. Now if I type show and then cl and then tab, show clock will come. I want to see that show interface. So it will show you the interface details of uh, all that interface which is connected right now. Let's say you see here, you can see here that interface, I mean port, that this is one interface, this is one interface. What are the details about all those interface that is showing you up now? If you want to see particularly one of that interface details, that also can be checked. So how it is that? Show interface ethernet, let's say which interface is connected here. Let me see. It's a gig 0 byte, sorry, gig 0 by 0. I want to check that. So I will be going here, gig ethernet 0 by 0. Now you see it will be showing that particular details about that very port which we like to see. All right guys, so up to this much we are making. So this series will be continuing, like over here. If you see right now, we are up to post, I mean part 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6 it will come, and you'll keep adding the videos as well as the command configuration over here. I hope it's going to help you out. Thank you guys.